Hello everyone, thank you for joining me. This is Marilyn Gail. Today I'm going to make a coffee cake. And guess what, guys? My brown sugar is hard as a brick. Let me show you how to soften it. First we're going to wet a paper towel. And we're going to place it over the brown sugar, and the brown sugar's in a bowl. Then we're going to put it in the microwave, let's say 20 seconds. Okay, I put it in the microwave for 20 seconds. Let me see if we need more time. We need more time. Let's put it back. Okay, guys, what I end up doing it 30 seconds. 30 seconds didn't get it. So I did it 30 seconds. 30 seconds again. I think it ended up being like 2 minutes, but do it 30 seconds. See how that is now? Now I have my brown sugar. And I need a cup of this for the coffee cake. So guys, do not go out and buy you a brand new, especially if you don't use a lot of brown sugar. And if it's hard as a brick, do the microwave method. And do it 30 seconds at a time. You don't want to, overdo it. So I think it ended up being like a minute and a half. But you keep doing it 30 seconds at a time. And there you go. You saw how hard it was, and now it's ready to use. Now on with the coffee cake recipe. Okay guys, now I'm going to start with the coffee cake. I did break up my brown sugar instead of going to the store, and I did the microwave method. And so now I'm going to cream together let's see, the half a cup of shortening, 3/4 cup of sugar, so that's good. It's not a lot of sugar in the recipe. Now I will be adding some brown sugar, a cup of brown sugar. I probably won't use all of that, but a cup of brown sugar for the brown sugar, the cinnamon for the inside of the coffee cake. So I have a teaspoon of vanilla bean paste, and I use that. You can use vanilla extract, and if you do, a teaspoon. And I have, like I said, the 3/4 cup of sugar. So I had to position, this might be a little weird, I had to position it because one of my plugs, I couldn't plug it in. It seemed like the little the part that you stick in the plug, it just seemed like it was too fat. So I'm going to cream this. I do better with the spoon than with the mixer. And I didn't want to take my big mixer out. cream that. Let me see how it does. Okay, tear the kitchen up. Why don't I? That's my pan I'm going to put in. Okay, now I'm going to put 3 eggs in, one at a time. And when I'm using eggs, I use the large unless it says something different, but I use large. And also, I use room temperature. I don't take the eggs. Anytime I'm going to bake, I don't take the eggs right out of the refrigerator, put it to room temperature. And I usually crack them into something else and then put it in a bowl, but I didn't do that. And the reason why is if you crack it in there as a shell, it's easier to take it out somewhere else and put it in the, throw it away, than to have it crack in your mixture and then you got to put your hands all in the mixture. Then 1 more egg. And don't worry about how thin it looks, because I'm going to put flour. I'm going to sift flour. I know I'm loud. Okay, now what I'm going to do is add the 2 cups to the batter, 1 cup at a time, and then I'm going to mix it and I'm going to alternate it with sour cream. So I'm going to first put the flour in. Okay. And now I'm going to put, you're supposed to put a cup of sour cream. I'm going to put half of it. And then I'm going to mix it. And then I'm going to put the other cup in. That's my timer, guys. And now I'm going to put the last half a cup in of the sour cream. Start it out low so you won't splatter your ingredients all over the place, and then turn up the speed if you need to. Okay. I'm just making sure all the ingredients are incorporated. Probably do this for a minute. Okay, so what I did is I greased the pan and I put half of the batter in the pan. Now, usually I put wax paper at the bottom, and usually I put it in a 10-inch tube pan. But somebody that will remain nameless cooked something in my tube, and I only use these pans for cakes and desserts or what have you. I don't use them for meatloafs and stuff like that, and and they turn all different kind of colors and all that. I don't do that. But anyway, so I'm going to use this pan, which is okay, and I'm going to then spread the brown sugar mixture on top of that. And I'm going to put nuts. Now my nuts were chopped. That sounds crazy, don't it? But anyway, I had walnuts, and so the nuts were chopped, and to me they were too big pieces. So what I did is I chopped them some more. It could have been chopped a little finer, but this is fine. And then what I'm going to do is spread the other half over this mixture. And then what I'll do is I'll put some more of the brown sugar. Oh crap. I was supposed to put, I messed up, guys. I messed up. I was supposed to put the butter. There's no way I'm going to take it. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to mix it. Crap. We shall see, and if it don't work out, you won't see this. Because that is not supposed to happen. It's supposed to be crumbly, and I'm supposed to mix it with the butter. So what I'm going to do, gosh, letting them dogs in got on my nerve and made me forget. I'm going to blame it on the dogs, shoot. Call for 6 tablespoons of softened butter. So what I'm going to do is do that. The last part of this. See how I'm just smushing it? And take some of it out and kind of spread it. And you have to improvise, guys. When you make a mistake, you got to try to correct it. So I'm going to crumble some more of that. We'll see how that works. I'm going to do the last part. My mind was someplace else, guys. See, so I'll kind of... This is not the way. See, I was supposed to put the butter, take the fork and kind of work it into the brown sugar, into the cinnamon, and then lay it on. So what I'm going to do is kind of take it and use my fingers, guys. Let that butter roll around in the brown sugar that I'm supposed to. So don't do this, guys. I think it's gonna work out, but do it the right way. Don't do as I do. Don't you do what I do. Make it right. put the butter in, the 6 teaspoons of butter, and let it crumble like this, and then spread it on. So I think that's gonna be all right. Okay, now I'm going to put the last part of the the last part of the batter. I am just all discombobulated now. So I'm going to put the last half and spread it. We're gonna let it do what it do and see how it works. Ooh, I hate when I mess up. I want to get all of that batter out of that bowl. Can't get all of it, but I'm gonna get most of it. See, when you bake something, guys, do it when you don't have a lot going on, because it's so easy to mess up something. But I think we're gonna be okay. So what I'm going to do is spread and try not to get it all mixed together. Spread that over. Blame it on my dogs. They got on my nerve. I cut the camera off and I had to tend to them. Okay, so now I'm gonna take this crumbly, that's my oven at 350 preheated. I probably should have used a little bit more of that butter and incorporated in the middle. Like I said, you never see this if it don't taste good, if it don't look right, you're not gonna see this. And I'm gonna pop it in the oven in the middle, on the middle rack, in the middle of the rack, and let it do what it do. I'll be right back. Okay guys, it's out of the oven. It smells so good. I love the smell. Cinnamon. Oh, it just looks good. I'm going to wait for it to cool. I'm going to cut a slice, and I'll be honest to tell you how it really tastes. So I don't think that not crumbling that butter up with the cinnamon and sugar, I don't think that's gonna make a whole lot of difference, but we shall see. And that's where most of the sweetness is going to come from, because basically there's not a lot of sweetness in the actual cake part of it. So anyway, I can't wait to try it. to make sure it turned out, because usually my baked goods are good. I remember being less than 5 years old, that my mom would bring me in the kitchen with her when she made cakes and pies and fried pies and all that stuff. And you know, I was brought in the kitchen for other things, but mainly for cakes, and I just kind of took hold of the sweet part of, you know, the sweets, the cakes, the pies, and all that, and watched her intensely. And so I think that's why I love to bake so much. It gives me such a nostalgic feeling, you know, of my childhood, and I just love to bake. So I'm not really worried about the cinnamon thing, but just in case, I want to see, you know, how if it did affect the cake part of it. So I'm gonna wait for it to cool, and I'll be back, and I guess I'm gonna have that before I eat dinner. So anyway, I'll be back. Okay guys, it's cooled enough. I'm gonna leave it in that pan so I can cover it and put it in the fridge, aluminum foil, and have it with my coffee. So let me just taste it. Tastes like more. I like that it's not real sweet, but the topping, it gives it a little more, so the sweetness is right on. I know I don't like things real sweet. This is perfect, guys. Ta-da! But guys, I can see the difference in adding that butter and crumbling it up and putting it and doing it right. But it did not mess up the flavor. Just, I can see the consistency. But that's okay. Okay, I'm gonna eat dinner pretty soon. This is my last bite. So guys, this is the coffee cake. Like I said, I made a little error. That's okay. Thank you for joining me. For those who have not subscribed to my channel, you can do that now. I invite you to be part of the family and click that notification bell. Okay, wait, one more. Okay, I'm done. I might eat the rest later on. Anyway, try it. And do it right, guys. Like I said, don't do what I did. Didn't mess up the flavor, but I like the walnuts. I guess you can put pecans in it too, but the walnuts are delicious with this. So before I put it in the fridge, because it's still warm and it's so good warm, so I'll probably pop it in the microwave for a few seconds and have it with my coffee. And those of you who don't want as much sugar in the topping, you can add less brown sugar, but I think it complements the cake. This part, the cake part, is not as sweet, but the topping just makes up for it, so it's just right. I said I wasn't going to eat anymore. Anyway, I will have another recipe for you, but I have a very interesting story coming up, a very interesting video. I want to tell you now, but If I don't put it online, upload it tonight, I'll upload it tomorrow. So thank you again for joining me, all my new subscribers. I thank everyone for being such loyal viewers. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, and have a good evening. Have a good rest of your week. So I'll see you next time. Good night.